morning, everyone. We're canning up some chicken broth today, but first I needed to get my kitchen clean before I started today's projects. Yesterday I roasted a chicken for dinner. We actually went all out. It's not. It was Tuesday afternoon and I roasted a chicken and we had mashed potatoes and carrots and invited a group of kids over for dinner. Acted like it was a Sunday family dinner day on a Tuesday. But I really needed to roast a chicken because I went downstairs the other day to get chicken broth and I couldn't believe I was out. So I had to use veggie broth instead, and I'm almost out of veggie broth. And I didn't want to use my beef broth because that's precious for the recipe I was making, and beef wouldn't have went well with it. So I do have a lot of chicken bones in the freezer I can pull out to make a bunch more. But while I had everything in my cast iron pot, I was like, I just topped it off last night after dinner with water, threw the leftover carrots in there from dinner, and added some peppercorns, some rosemary, and some turmeric. And we're gonna be off to the races. And so I let it go overnight on low simmer on the stove, and it's like lunchtime now. So looks like some absolutely delicious chicken broth. I do take the fat out when I do, stew my chickens for broth. You don't have to, but it does make a lot of fat, which could lead to greasy lid during the whole, vacuuming process, and you might not get a good seal. So that's kind of why I choose to do it. I'd rather not chance it. This does have a little bit of fat in it, but not too much. All right, but stick with me because I have leftover chicken. We're gonna make some chicken salad for lunch. I was just out shopping for my daughter for her birthday. Her birthday is coming up April 10th, and she's gonna be underway again. So I need to get that out soon. And I'm gonna turn this down, that's okay. And then my birthday's right after hers. So we usually celebrate kind of ish together, and she's not going to be around this year for it, and so I might get 3 quarts. Anyhow, I was saying when we were out shopping, and it is just thunderstorming today, and it took me longer than planned, and I thought, well, I need to get home and get stuff done. So after I get this done, I'll run to the post office and mail off her birthday present. You guys, the weather has been wild, though, across the plains and the Midwest. So my thoughts and prayers are with all of you that have been affected or can be affected. I know Michigan got hit so bad over the weekend with major ice storms up north, just absolute devastation in some counties. Now, recommendation, let me tell you something. Recommendation when you're pressure canning is try to get 4 jars in, at least at a minimum. So I'm gonna fill one of these up with water, and then we'll have a jar of water on the pantry shelves too. Get some rings. Have you guys been canning any winter canning stuff before the spring really kicks in? First day of spring's coming up. You need to wipe those rims down so we don't have any fat or grease on them. And you guys saw at the beginning of the video, these are clean jars. I just rinsed them out with hot water. You don't have to re-sterilize your jars when you're pressure canning. The pressure canning process sterilizes everything for you. As long as you're working with clean jars, you're good to go. Same thing with your lids. You don't have to sterilize those. I don't even wash mine. I just put them in. finger tight. And we went to 1 inch of headspace, if I didn't mention that. I have to double check my time. I feel like it's 35 minutes, but I don't remember 100%. So let me check. 25 minutes. Okay, at 10 pounds of pressure where I am. So we will get our lid on. And turn that back up to high. And that was hot liquid, hot jars, and a hot canner. Oops, I forgot to add my water. Hold on 1 second. So I will reuse lids from time to time if it's not something super important to me. This still has a nice rubber seal bit. It's not damaged in any way, so I'm gonna use that. Alrighty, let's get to make some chicken salad. Mama's hungry. All right, I'm gonna grab, I think, like 4 eggs and get those boiling. I have quite a bit of chicken left over, so I'm not gonna do all of it in chicken salad, but that's the great thing about a whole chicken is you can make so many meals. So what I did last night was I poured some leftover gravy on some, because I thought Todd would like it for his lunch, and he said yes he would. So I'm gonna pull that out and give him all that gravy bits. And a little bit of mashed potato and gravy to go with it. I would say still with the ketoness lifestyle 90% of the time, but fun things like this from time to time. Let me get that heated up for him and get his lunch going, and then we'll come back and make some chicken salad. Okay, timer just went off for the chicken broth, so we can put our weight on, bring it up to pressure, and once it gets to pressure, I'll go the 25 minutes. I'm just chopping up all the things for the chicken salad. I've got probably 2 whole chicken thighs chopped up, 3 pickle spears, and now I'll do probably at least half an apple finely diced, and then I'll put in the eggs and some mayonnaise. If I don't have enough mayonnaise, we'll top it off with some Greek yogurt. Salt, pepper, that's about it. Okay, we've got about 18 minutes left to go on our canner. The eggs are done boiling. I'm gonna get these peeled. I'll be back and I'm gonna make my overnight oats again with you guys and share with you a new dessert you might wanna try. Okay, so I did not have enough mayo to go the distance, so I'm gonna go in with a good glob of Greek yogurt, and we're gonna just make this ranch flavored. So I got my ranch dressing mix and some pepper. Look at there. That looks yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Now for the overnight oats, I did a 1/4 cup of oats, shy of a 1/4 of a cup, no, sorry, a 1/4 of a cup of oats, shy of that of Greek yogurt, 1/3 of a cup of milk, Then we did some peanut butter powder, some jam, and it's a chia seed jam, so the jam has chia seed in it, and maple syrup. And give it a little shake, and we'll let these sit in the fridge, at least overnight. They're good for up to 5 days. So it's a nice thing to make and have ready for the week. I really don't need dessert, but yesterday I did do oatmeal chocolate chip cookies 2 days ago with my grandson. It was Mom's request, so those went to Mom's house. We did get a couple, and I do still have some chocolate chip cookie dough in the, which is keto friendly, in the fridge, but I want to show you guys this recipe. If you haven't heard of it, it's so delicious. It is a yogurt, so this is Greek yogurt, peanut butter dip, but you can eat it like by the spoonful, and that's how I found I prefer it. You can dip, you know, I've got this half apple here. I could dip the apple in it. I could dip graham crackers in it. You can mix in chocolate chips, but we're just gonna do it basic today. But I've found a trick to doctor it up, and I haven't seen any recipes on the internet that do this little step. So I've got about, you know, 2 heaping soup spoons of yogurt. I'm gonna do like a heaping teaspoon of peanut butter. We're gonna do a little sprinkle of cinnamon, a little tiny drizzle of maple syrup. We should put some salt in it. Always salt your sweets. Okay. And then my hack is a bit of instant pudding mix. And this is, I make it homemade, so it's no nasty stuff in it. And I'm just gonna put a teaspoon of that in it. It makes it nice and thick. And then you just mix that up and you refrigerate it. I made this the other day for a one of our family dinners. I did do the chocolate chips in it for that purpose. For my daughter-in-law specifically, that's gluten-friendly, but everybody partook in it. But I made a big batch. So you can just scale this for what you want, or you can just Google it on YouTube, or yeah, Google it. There's all kinds of videos out there on how to make it and recipes, but just look up peanut butter yogurt dip. And I'm telling you, it's kind of like, have you had peanut butter pie? It's like eating the inside of a peanut butter pie. That's what it reminds me of. And it's good for you. It's like 100% protein minus a little drizzle of maple syrup, which like I said in my last video, is loaded with vitamins. Just like the inside of a peanut butter pie. But the trick to that is you gotta add the, you need to use Greek yogurt because it's thick. And if you use just plain old yogurt, it's gonna be really runny. It'll still be fine, but it's not gonna be this. And you need to add that little instant pudding mix to it. And it's just a whole nother level of consistency, and it's almost like chewable, not really, but really, really thick. And that's it. Focus. It's delicious. So I don't need to make this. I just pulled everything out to make a normal recipe size, and I was like, well, I still have the cookie dough in the fridge, so we don't need this, but we're having it today. Me and Todd will split this tonight for dessert. Alrighty, I think I just turned my canner off, and the kitchen's been kept up mostly from today's activities. It's my lunchtime. Oh, let me show you guys what I made yesterday. So for my chicken salad, because I still need to put that away, we've got that. We've got our chicken salad. I've made it twice now, and I really like them. They are this nice little, you could open it, let me do that once for you guys. It's not gonna be the prettiest thing, but it is a cottage cheese almond flour bread, basically. And ta-da, it's open. And there was just a little hole in here, but that looks like bread, huh? And it does have egg in it. But this is gonna be what I eat my chicken salad on. And it's a really great gluten-friendly recipe because it is gluten-free. So if you get upset tummies or bloating from too much gluten, I'm not gonna pretend that it's bread. It's not, but it's a really great alternative. You could toast it. Yesterday I did like a cream cheese spread on top with a fried egg for like my lunch, which was a breakfast lunch. It was so good. So good. Alrighty. If you guys are interested in that recipe and you want me to show you how I make it, feel free to leave a comment in the description below. I'm waiting for this to come down to pressure. So we got 3 quarts of chicken broth without any effort. Made dinner last night. Dinner leftovers today went to Todd. There's still chicken wings and the drumsticks in the fridge for a lunch tomorrow or something else. We've got Rachel's overnight oats for the week. Chicken salad to last us a plenty long time, and even a little dessert made for tonight. So thanks for coming with me, just having fun in the kitchen, and I wish you guys all just so much safety right now during this spring weather all over the country. And if you don't have to get out and about in it, don't. So I think before this is going to get really bad tonight, I'm going to wrap up that present I got for you, Abigail, and I'll see you later. Oh, I thought to mention, for my praying friends out there, could you lift up my daughter, Abigail, and her husband, Spencer, in prayer? He was supposed to, they've both been on deployment and away from each other basically since June of last year. And they were supposed to be reunited finally in April of this year, like late April. And he just got word that his deployment's being extended until July. So they're gonna miss their 3rd year wedding anniversary. They've already nearly, and be more than a year apart as a young married couple. So just encourage them, give them strength, and just peace of mind and sweetness and spirit. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.